Hello, my name is Adrian. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to give like a life update or something. I don't know. So basically, I think it was my last video. I haven't been making a lot of videos. I've been slacking. My bad. In one of my last or the last video, I talked about how I started a seasonal position. That has now officially come to an end. So now I'm done with that because they did not decide to keep me on, even though they probably should have. All my coworkers are like surprised. They all were like, "What?" And some of them, the last time I like in my last shift when I told some people, they were like, "Over some of the people they decided to keep, really?" So because I did my job well, I think they should have kept me. But also at the same time, like, so I have a little bit of mixed feelings about it, of course, because it's like I appreciate the paycheck, right? Because it's like it's nice because compared to doing Instacart, which I still do, it's like nice to know that like I'm gonna get paid for being there no matter how busy it is, right? But Instacart is like it depends on how many orders there are each day, so it's kind of inconsistent. And then especially like more recently, like when I first started doing Instacart, it was pretty busy most of the time. Like I could get a lot of orders. I didn't have trouble getting orders, but it's really slowed down a lot, which could be a few things. Like I don't know if we've just got too many shoppers now. That could be part of it, is there's a lot of people also shopping in my area, but also like maybe just financially a lot of people are not able to do Instacart right now. So that could probably be a factor, I'm sure. But yeah, so now that job is done and I am back to just doing Instacart. So yeah, so it's like I'm relieved because it's a lot for me to have a customer service job. It really is. It it takes a lot out of me. Like certain things in my life definitely took a toll from having that job. Like it became a lot harder for me to like keep my room clean and organized and to take part in certain things that I like to do for fun. Like I had been learning how to play keyboard and I was doing that pretty consistently. Most of the time, every day, I was practicing and I really fell off of that. And I would like to get back into it. Also, though, last time I turned on the keyboard, like it's like a little funny. Sometimes some of the keys don't work, and like I googled it a while back, and they're like just like hit the bottom of it, and that kind of helps. But like it was a little bad the last time that I was trying to play it. It kept some of the keys kept like not working, and so I'm like hitting the bottom of the keyboard trying to get it to work again. But it's whatever. I got that keyboard for free, which was very nice. I was very, I feel very lucky to have uh, been able to, receive that in that way because I'd wanted a keyboard for forever. Actually, I always thought it would be really cool to. I mean, it would be really really cool if I had a piano, because there are some things obviously that I can't play because I don't have enough keys. But that's okay. It will happen at some point. I'm manifesting it. Still manifesting getting a handpan too. Oh my goodness. I was this close to like getting it, but it's like because I think the last time that I was looking at this one website, handpan website, I could do it in multiple payments, but it doesn't really seem like that's an option anymore. So I'm like, oh man, that's disappointing. And now they have like now they have the actual one that I wanted, because there's like kind of like a specific um one that I wanted, and they didn't have it on this website before, but now they have it. But now, like, it looks like I have to pay the whole thing at once. I'm like, I don't have that much money. But, I'm still kind of manifesting that there's some kind of um, giveaway thing that I come across, and like I can sign up, and then I'm the lucky one that wins it, and I get a free handpan. That would be super, super cool. But, however, I have just made the decision recently to do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I signed up for a class that I've been looking at for a few years, I think. I don't remember exactly when I first found this class and was thinking about doing it. I couldn't do it at the time. I just didn't have the money. It's kind of expensive, but it's like now I'm like right now when I have it, I might as well, and I can break up the payments too. So I'm able to right now break it up into four separate payments, which I appreciate. I'm still nervous about it, and I'm still like, oh, this is a lot of money to spend, and I don't know if this is a good decision. But it's like, it's something that I've wanted for such a long time and was never able to get into. And I'm like, well, am I really gonna keep sacrificing that, you know? And so I decided to go for it, even though, like, I'm terrified. I am terrified. I am very, very excited, but I am terrified. And I'm just hoping that I really allow myself to let go and to see where the whole experience takes me. This hair is kind of like, it keeps distracting me. What were you? Okay, sorry, I got a text message. But I'm recording a video. I'm gonna have to get back to that. But if I make it go away, I might forget about it. So I guess I'm gonna leave it there so I remember to text back after I finish recording this video. But yeah, so something, something that I kind of recognized a little bit ago, because honestly, I've been kind of going through it. I've been dealing with a lot and have felt kind of overloaded by certain things. It's kind of an experience that I've never really had before, and it's been very interesting. And now though, I believe that I am coming out of that whatever kind of dark hole that I've been in. It's been a lot for me. It's been very overwhelming, but in part of that experience has taught me though about the way that I really need to nurture myself and acknowledge that things changing for me is a lot to deal with. And so I have to make sure that I'm really grounding myself, centering, regulating my nervous system, doing everything that I can to support myself through life, obviously, but especially when things are really shifting, even though, like, logically, I'll be like, it's not, this isn't much, like, this is, or even like when things that I'm happy about are happening, it's like, there's like, I'm happy, I should just be happy about this, I should be able to enjoy this, I should be able to, like, handle this because, like, good things are happening, positive changes are occurring, but it, it's a lot for me as a neurodivergent person. And I think that has been, I just don't think I've recognized how much that is true for me in a lot of ways. And so now that I'm going through yet another shift, Like it's like I had to get used to having that seasonal job and working that, and now it's ending. And so things are going to be changing again, and I've decided to take a class that I'm really excited about and happy that I'm able to do. It's something that like I really, really want and have always wanted. Like I've always like it's so crazy and like I've been getting very emotional about it, honestly. But it's like this is going to be an adjustment for me, and I'm really going to, especially because like I have so much passion for this thing and I am spending money on it. I'm like I really have to lock in. Really have to allow myself to fully get into this experience. And that is going to be obviously a difference for me. That's going to be a shift in the way that I've been operating, and a shift in my schedule. And it's also kind of like a drive. It's like a bit over an hour drive. And so I think it's like, I don't know, like an hour and 10, give or take. It really depends on how much traffic there is or whatever. But it's a bit of a drive, which is not fun for me, to be honest, especially driving like on a major highway, which is going to be the quickest way for me to get there. I, it's it's an experience for me. It really stresses me out, really uh, gets the fucking cortisol going, the adrenaline pumping through my veins. Like on the highway, I'm like stressed the fuck out because, ugh. But so, so there's that too, and having to make that drive twice a week is going to also be an interesting adjustment for me. And then just really having to lock in for like I gotta be keeping up financially. Like even though it's hard doing Instacart, it's like I just you know gotta lock in. Probably gotta start earlier than I usually would. See if that helps at all, and take more orders even if they kind of suck. Oh my god. Um. So yeah, I'm just really gonna have to lock in, but really make sure I'm doing this in a way where I'm being gentle with myself and really taking care of myself, because otherwise, I might not make the best decisions and I might not take care of myself as well as I need to. And yeah, but like, it's like I gotta do this for myself, because when am I ever gonna do it if not now that like I currently have the ability, and like I was able to put that first payment in. And it's like it seems really nice. Because I just feel that it's going to be good for me on so many levels, because there's a real focus on presence and connection to other people, which I really think that I need, even though it's like literally the most terrifying thing ever to me. I really need this, and I think that doing this is gonna help support me in the ways that I need to, like pursuing this thing that I've always wanted to go after. So this is going to be interesting, and I'm not holding too many expectations, which is probably good, and probably part of the reason why, as much as I wanted to get into this sooner, I wasn't able to. And so I think everything's probably happening at the right time. And like, I've had a deeper understanding of why I want this. And it's just kind of shifted. It's kind of shifted the way that I feel about everything and like what I'm looking for. I mean, not that it's changed, but it's just become deeper. There's been more depth added to it, which maybe I needed. And I can really see this not just as like something that I'm wanting to do, but something that is genuinely going to be good for me as a human being and existing in this world, that's going to help me be more grounded and centered and step into a more like of who I am. And so I think it's going to be a really beautiful experience. I think it's going to be challenging but rewarding as long as I allow myself to fully let go, which is the thing that I'm most afraid of, is that I'm not really going to allow myself to like fully be in it. And then I'm also afraid that I'm not going to allow myself to ask for help when I need it and ask for, more support in this journey, and like actually going after the things that I want to go after, and like putting myself out there to get the help to be led into the right direction in things like this. And like I'm just nervous because it's like when I was in college, even though I mean part of that is like I went to college and never knew what I wanted. I mean, I always knew what I wanted to do. I always knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't think it was an option because everybody in my life basically told me it's not an option. And like you got to do something like really practical, and you just got to like, whatever. And so like I didn't allow myself to go into college and study what I wanted to study. But I did end up, I because I got a psychology degree, which I was very interested in, but not so much of like seeing myself having a career in it. Like I went into psychology like I want to understand myself. Basically, still that didn't give me the freaking answer, by the way. But even still, I still to this day find psychology absolutely fascinating. So like at least I was interested in what I was studying. But I know that like getting closer to graduating junior senior year is like I should have been really connecting with my professors, and just getting that guidance for the things that I needed to do, the things that I needed to get into, being connected to different people to get into the field of psychology if that was what I was going to do, and being prepared for more schooling and like just more opportunities that I could get into that would be helpful for me. And it's like I I I didn't do that. I didn't do that because I was scared. I was scared and I didn't have the confidence to talk to people, and I didn't really even understand like what I needed to be doing and asking, and it was all so overwhelming. And it's like I don't want to have that kind of experience again, which I guess like at least like I know this, and that I have had that experience to know like this time if you're wanting to get into something, especially something that you're actually genuinely interested in and you want to advance in, allow yourself to take advantage of all the opportunities that are presented before you. But it's just like I'm just because like I've been a certain way for so long, and it's like I know that like to do that, to be different is really going to be like I'm really going to have to push myself to do that, and to talk to people and to ask questions and have that. which ultimately, this whole process of being in this class should help me just be more comfortable in general and more vulnerable within a safe environment. But it's like I'm just nervous that I'm not gonna let go. I'm nervous that I'm gonna keep trying to be like in my little, you know? So yeah, that's where I'm at in my life right now. Things are shifting again in a positive way. I'm a little bit uncertain of my ability to sustain everything, but I'm really happy and grateful that I've decided to do something for myself that I've really wanted. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to really take care of myself and really take that more seriously, doing everything that I can to be like grounded and regulated, because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to do anything else, is if I'm making sure that I'm really taking care of myself and regulating myself and like helping myself actually feel safe in my body and in the present moment. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep yapping. So this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video.